Welcome back. This video is about satellites. Satellites in the universe are helpful little tools that helps you to control other devices or other computers or presentations or things like that. You can download these satellites on the Universe website separately, or you already get them if you get the Universe installer. Have a look. We have here we have our satellites, which is control, which is used to control other computers, like turn them on, turn them off, or read out properties of the computer, things like that. And the other is PowerPoint, which is made to control PowerPoint presentation, but also get information from the PowerPoint presentation. Before we get into the topic, one important thing for you to note if you want to work with several instances of universe with satellites, make sure that you go on File, Universe Properties. There you can deactivate Satellite Heartbeat, which means the satellite heartbeat is like the heartbeat with from Universe with what it wants to connect with the satellites. So if you have several instances of Universe and all of these instances want to connect with the satellite won't work. The satellite can't handle that. So if you work with several instances, deactivate the satellite heartbeat. Let's start with control. We start the program, control, open it. And as you can see, automatically control test, which is my control right here, appeared here and is connected. Here I have the processes that I can watch, which I can use for like not stable working programs to restart them or have processes that I want to start in a specific time. Here I have the possibility to read out the informations from the device, like the CPU and yeah, all this information. And here I have auto minimize, which I can deactivate so it don't just flips back to the tray. Here I can edit the name and you see it's updated. Site control test. There we go. And right here I have the option to deactivate the auto detect in universe, which might be because the router is not able to have this auto connection or something like this. I can deactivate it and put my IP address in here. And one thing to talk about are the writes. For the test right now, I will deactivate the writes for screen. So now if I take a button right here, tell it to give me a screenshot. I take a frame for a picture, connect it, and give the picture the trigger show picture. Then nothing's happening. Now, if I give it the rights, here you see I can have a quick snapshot of my screen, which is pretty useful if you want to have like a quick overview about all the things that are running. Let's talk about the writes real quick. It might be really important to deactivate, like for example, the writes for the control of the system, so that the computer isn't accidentally turned on or turned off. And by the way, if you want to do wake on LAN, right here, you see there's no parameter, which is because the program or the satellite finds every MAC address, yeah, automatically. So the last thing before we come to PowerPoint is how to work offline with the satellites. If I want to build a layout or an interface without a connected device, it's no problem. I can get my control device in here. It's red, it's not connected, it's italic. And so I can grab a button, get this control, and yeah, do whatever I want to do. Or give it build the interface the way I want to have it. And now, if I want to, yeah, if I'm back online or the devices are connected, I can go right here, go on the control, and I can resolve it with the control test device, with the connected device. Yes. So what I actually have done is I worked with a space holder. So I can build my whole interface even if I'm not connected to the network. So let's come to the PowerPoint satellite. I will get a clean desk right here, and I start the PowerPoint satellite right here. And in my device list right here is the active PowerPoint satellite. So now let's control a PowerPoint presentation with it. Go on my label, take the PowerPoint device, say load, true. And now I have to real quick go on the PowerPoint and here set my right file in it. So I put the right address right in it. Go on my button, which says load, put on the address. And now I can say load. And there we go. Right, here's the PowerPoint presentation. It started in the full screen, so I go on PowerPoint. I can here take the checkbox start full screen, put it off. And to make it not start in the full screen, I go on false. And here we are, not in the full screen mode, perfectly. So I will make myself a little space. There we go. And now I can say right here, PowerPoint. Yeah, and go to the next sheet right there. And also have a button for previous presentation. And as I told you already, I can also receive information from the PowerPoint. So I need a label for that. Here. Yeah, give the label the PowerPoint trigger, print incoming, the slide ID. Now if I say, go to the next, it tells me the slide number. See, which is pretty useful if you have like one person to control several PowerPoint presentation. So how do I achieve that? Give it a little bit more space. I go in my device list and get some new PowerPoint presentation, which are in fact not connected because I'm on only one computer, but this is the space holder for us now. So these are my three other computers, which also have PowerPoint presentation. To make it easier, I make it in a new group. So now how do I do it? I take a button, which I put my group of PowerPoint presentations, which are automatically controlled on it, and say go to. And now I go on my device list, take my human controlled PowerPoint and connect it with the group of PowerPoints. Now you see this parameter is blinking. And now I can say data and execution. So now if I change the page in my PowerPoint, you see here it also reflects the group of other PowerPoint presentations, which means I can control as much PowerPoints at the same time as I want to. To get further informations about all these connection parts, please watch the videos about Modifier. And of course, if I click here in my PowerPoint, you see this also affects the group of not controlled or automatically controlled PowerPoint presentations. Yeah, that was the video about satellites, the small little helper tools in Universe. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video, and I wish you a lot of fun using Universe.